What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a lot to do. Before we do what I wanted to do, which was like today I wanted to install the dash and get all of the signal lights and all the fuel system set up, the gauges and all that set up for you guys. But I ran into a little bit of an issue, and if you paid attention or last video, that was with the guy here. I broke it. So now with these trucks is that when you break that switch, like your four-way switch, your flashers are on non-stop, no matter what. Doing that jazz does absolutely nothing. So what you have to do is you have to buy a whole new switch, multifunction switch. Yeah, they're not cheap. I'm going to tell you that straight up. These multifunction switches are not cheap. And before I can put the dash in and set the signal lights up and all that shit, I gotta replace it. My bad. So anyways, that's what we got going on. This is the multifunction switch, made in China, of course. I get everything right. So I've opened the box up, I've checked it out. It's beaten to hell like the box is, but everything seems to be okay. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And then we're gonna be putting this in. Now I'm gonna take this time right here to thank Holly and Eric I think it's Patterson. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Eric Patterson. From their Eric with an E-R-I-K. From their customer service line, because they replaced it. Like, they gave me a brand new dash. What happened, if you guys don't know, is I had issues with the touch calibration with the dash. My own fault, learning. I was trying to learn it, and I fucked up, right? And I was honest with them. Like, I told them, like, I screwed up. I need to figure out a way to reset this dash. Like, this thing is like $3,000 Canadian. I don't have that kind of money just to fucking piss away, right? Nobody. Who does? Like, who does? So they were cool with it. They're like, yeah. When was it made? When was it you got it? And I was like, well, I got it in October or November. It was made at the end of October. And they're like, yeah, well, you're still under warranty. Send it in. So cool. They gave me the packing slip, all that stuff. They sent, sorry if my nose is a little bit, I just got a weird itch. The springtime allergies bugging. Anyways, they emailed me all the packing slip information, all that kind of crap. So I printed it off, affixed it to the package, wrote all the, the numbers on the package like I was supposed to, dropped it off at UPS, and it disappeared. Well, no, actually, it never left UPS in Regina. It got to the border, got sent back, got to the border, got sent back. Apparently Holly didn't do some international stuff, which I find really hard to believe considering, it's Holly. So actually, long story short, after a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot more gray hairs, they 2 months later, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna send you a new one, and here it is. So I want to thank you guys so much. If you guys have an issue with your Pro Dash, if you have a way to get it to Holly without using UPS, I strongly suggest you do it. Where I live, UPS does not really deliver to your house. This right here, my mom saw the UPS guy in town and she chased him down because they couldn't find my house. So, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, that's the manufacturing date right there. The 23rd of March, or 23rd year, 3rd month, 20th. So March 20th, 2023. And the 19th one, I guess, that day. So that's good for my insurance stuff. Like, and also if you look at it, look at it's textured. My other one that I had, guys, was smooth. This one's got a nice texture to it. So maybe it'll be a bit. Maybe you never know. Maybe it'll. Is it maybe like an upgrade? So we'll find out. After I do the multifunction switch, we'll put this guy in, and we will set up all that. But I just wanted to thank Holly so much. Yeah, it took 2 months and stressed me the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, the right thing happened. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the right thing happened. Like, instead of having my dash fixed, which I'm pretty sure they could have just reflashed it, right? The shipper disappeared, lost it, so they had no choice but to replace it. So I'm super stoked for that. Now, you're probably wondering, what's in that? What's there? Well, that's gonna be for a future video. I haven't cleared off any of the stuff here yet, like the shipping info, any of that stuff. But what's in here, guys? Little sneak peek. You see what I see? It's not a radiator. Oh, no, no. That is not a radiator. This is not a radiator. So, comment down below if you guys know what that is. You should. Any of you guys in the turbo world will know exactly what this is. And we're going to figure out a spot to put that. Also in a future video. I'm thinking right underneath there, between the frame rails. Should fit perfectly. So that's where I'm going to end this segment. I just wanted to do that. I'm sorry. I know this has been a long ramble on. But let's get into some action and some shit. Next part you'll see will be of me taking probably this out and putting the multifunction switch in and the dash in and getting everything sorted. Also, I want to end this clip by saying I had issues with the horn button on this not working. Now it does. What would happen is I'd take the quick release off, right? Come on, like right? And then this is gonna be a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Oh, see? That's the issue. I used to have, yeah, as soon as you touch the steering wheel to the quick release, there we go. It would, or as soon as you even touch it to this, the horn would go off. That's because the wire inside of here popped off and it was just grounding out. But it works. So see you guys in the next clip where I'm taking that steering column apart. Alright guys, it's the next day. Let's get some work done going on here. First, like I said, we're starting with this right here. Here's the part number, all that stuff, yada yada yada. Okay, multifunction switch, because this I broke and my flashers won't turn off. Big problem. So I have the fuse pulled out now so that it doesn't flash when I'm running the truck, but otherwise, first step we're gonna have to do is unhook the battery. But before we do that, let's take a look at the part and see how it looks. It should be identical. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me zoom in for you guys. I'd say that's identical to that guy there. Right? This knot is worn out. So unhook the battery, take the wheel off, and then we will see what we have to do next. I was gonna watch a video on how to do this on 1A, like from 1A Auto, but I've done enough of this kind of shit with this truck that at this point I'm pretty sure to take the panels off, find where it plugs in, unplug it, plug it. Done in Bob's Drunkle. Zip tie everything up pretty and away we go. we'll find out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, as you can see, I didn't take this cover off yet. I just wanted to see what we were working with for the wiring down here. And let me zoom in. Darn flashlight. But the wiring, one plug goes here, and one plug goes here, and then another one goes up and around. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. There's a green wire. Green, white wire, black wire right there. It goes around to... It's hard to film this. Sorry, guys. That box right there. See that box? So I gotta figure out how to get that clip out, and then that's Bob's your uncle there. But sorry, let me zoom back out. Come on, you damn fucking thing. For here, it's just a couple of Torx screws, and then this should come off. You gotta also pull this out, which comes out easy. And yeah, should be good to go there, guys. I'll let you know how I make out. But I found the easiest way to do this is just to take everything out of here, and everything comes right out. So, worst case Ontario, I got to take 2 bolts out there a bit and drop the column down. But I'm not too worried. So, we'll see how it works out. Alright guys, I got the clamshell off, and I'm not going to dink with this broken piece. I'm just going to take that screw out down there. That's got the yellow paint on it. And this one up here. And this assembly will pop right off. I already went through and started tracing the wires down. I pulled that block off of its lock there. You can see the hole, then you can see like that open screw hole right just up to the left of it there. I'm gonna take that red bolt out so I can get that middle plug out, and then I can take the 2 sides out. And then I still gotta unclip that green wire from up over there, where that green piece is. Not a big deal. Yeah, should have this done fairly soon. And then we can get to putting the dash back in. I can't wait, guys. It's been a long time coming. Alright guys, after a whole bunch of swearing, and I got it out. This part was easy, right? Just a couple of screws, like I said, just turn it and pulls it out. Down here was a pain in the arse because they didn't want to come out. So what you have to do is you have to push it away and push down at the same time because they lock in. So let's go take a look now. That was pissed off. Oh, well, that's almost done. That's the good thing. So then we can get on to the fun part. Let's take a look here. Compare them, right? This is the old one. It's broken, as you can see. Here's the new one. They are pretty much identical. So let's put this one in, and then I'll put the fuse back in and we'll test it and see how it works. And then get all back apart and put the dash in. I can't wait. So. Oh, actually, maybe before we put the plastics back together, we will put the dash in. And then next video, I wanted to do, well, maybe I'll do it in this video too. We'll set up the signal lights and stuff too. We'll see how much I get through today, because next video, some fun's gonna happen. We're gonna start breaking some toys out. Now the snow is melting. You don't want to miss that. Will the trike fire up after sitting all winter long? We'll find out. I'm not even gonna put fresh gas in it. Nothing. I'll set up the camera. We'll do it. We'll take the fence down. I'll push the other quad out. We'll come back in there, put the battery in. We'll see if it starts. That'll be like in the next video. So, but for now, let's get this multifunction switch put back in and see if everything works. And then we can then we'll put the dash in and see everything back working. Hopefully, might have to do firmware. I don't know. All right, guys, I got impatient, like really impatient, and started getting everything all back together. I just have that one little piece left, and then the big plate, and then I gotta take all this off so we can get that out, and I can put the dash in, and then we can see how everything works. But being impatient, I decided to hook the battery up and see if things work. You can hear it clicking. You can see it there on the back. There we go. For a minute there, it looked like one was going before the other one, but there. And like that, everything's off. So, back together, and we'll get this dash out. or the old dash stuff out and get the new dash in. Can't wait. And just like that, folks, everything's all back together on the bottom here. The vent, the awesome vent, is all hooked back up. Now, if anybody knows, these things are amazing, and I wish vehicles still had them. The Ball Cooler 5000. I got a little bit of a crack in my panel here. I gotta get a whole new panel anyways, so I gotta get some more clips from the junkyard, but otherwise everything's on. And it looks kind of like how it did before. I don't know, but we're going backwards to go forwards, but look at that. Brand new. Absolutely looks amazing. I'm going to keep this on here just for a while, just to keep it nice until I actually start driving the truck. Because once we're all done this, the only thing left will be the exhaust. So, and then the license back, and then rip it. And then do some street miles. So, get this dash out of the box and get it in the truck, shall we? Alright guys, as you can see, we got the dash out, all apart. Because, let me turn that back off so it doesn't die on me. Over here, we've got the bezel, or not the mount, right? The new dash, right in here. Look at that pretty, beautiful thing, hey? And then we got this thing here, which goes between, kind of like so. That's how we're gonna do it. And it should fill up the gaps. Everything should be perfect. We'll find out. So let's get it back together and get it in, shall we? Oh, and I don't remember if I mentioned before, but this piece was from the factory dash. It goes between the gauges and the lens. I just took it off and then ground down the ends because there's some pointers that stick out. So yeah, let's see how it works, guys. I'm excited. I'm very excited because everything looks like it should line up really well. So something super quick here, guys. While I was bolting this back together, I made a discovery here. I'm huge into numbers. This dash was made on 23rd year, 3rd month, 20th day, and it was the 19th one. That's how I read that. Well, March 20th is the day that my oldest daughter passed away. So that's pretty crazy that this was made on that day. But not the same year. What's even crazier is being the 19th dash, her birthday was on the 19th. So having March 20th and a 19 is like, I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to numbers and superstitions and stuff. That, to me, that just makes it seem like this was meant to be mine. So anyways, enough of that. Let's get it back in. Alright guys, it's been a battle, but you want to see what we came up with? It looks, well, you know what? Let me just show you. Boom. As you can see, that piece fit in there. I'm gonna get in here. That piece fits in there absolutely perfectly, guys. So let's oh, hang on, let me check. Do I have the keys even to this thing? Let me move that down, turn that off. Let's see if I did everything right. Look at that. We're back in business, boys and girls. We're back in business. Okay, it's doing this. That's not a big deal. The touch screen work? Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. Everything's working like it. Whoa, that's different. That one's different too. That is different as well. You guys see this? Look at that. Huh. Awesome. Works. That is awesome. And the surround, everything looks, looks so much better. So once again, huge shout out. Thank you guys. Holly, you guys came through in a pinch. Now I'm going to do something really special for you guys. To end the video, it's been a while since I fired up the old girl. What do you say we do a cold start? Well, I wouldn't even really call it a cold start because it's windy out there. But I wouldn't even really consider this a cold start because it's pretty warm out today. I'd say it's like 12 degrees Celsius, so I don't have it hooked up because that's for the ECU or the dash. I don't have it hooked up yet into there because I have some sensor stuff to do with setting it up with the laptop, and I forgot my laptop today, so I'll be doing that next. The next time we touch this truck, we will be setting up the dash, setting up the signal lights and the fuel level, all that, setting the gauges up. But for now, oh, I never get sick of that sound, guys. I never get tired of that. Do you? Listen to her purr. Sounds so good. Little bit of a miss on this side a bit. I'm still gonna figure that out, but let's it sounds a little bit different than the last time you guys heard it, because I haven't been pissing around with the laptop. So, but oh yeah, I just love the way she sounds. We put the steering wheel on it. Sorry, bang! Look at that. There she is. There she is. Got the new selector switch. 4 ways. Everything's fixed. Back to normal. Back to square one. So now we can set up the gauges, get the exhaust done, get some road tuning done on this truck. And yes, I did fix the horn button. I'm gonna end it today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know the intro was like 8 minutes long or something like that. I don't like doing long ass clips like that, but this one's obviously pretty damn long too. I was just so happy to get my dash back from Holley. Well, not my dash back, but to get a new dash from Holley, considering the stuff that I've heard. I've heard that a lot of the time that they don't want to warranty them or replace them and stuff like that because they cost so damn much. They just want you to buy a new one. So I figure I lucked out huge. Seeing the numbers on the back of the dash just proves that to me more, that this was something that was meant to be mine. So, but once again, huge thank you to Eric and all the staff at Holley. A big lick my balls to UPS because you guys fucking suck and they don't ship shit up here in Canada. Like, they're fucking horrible. And at least the one in Regina, Saskatchewan. They're garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. So, but anyways, I'm just going to stop rambling. I'm excited. Now to get the fence down and get the trike out for you guys for next video. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, comment, subscribe, any of that kind of jazz. We have a Patreon, all that kind of shit. It helps the algorithms. I'm just saying this because YouTube likes what you do. For me, I just like doing this because I like doing this. If you guys like to come along for the ride, that's cool as hell to me. Right now, as I speak, we're sitting at 299 subs. One away from 300. And to me, that's just mind-boggling. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. Till next time, take care of yourself. Love you. God bless.